rhythm captivating. Hello, darling. I'm the icon Sanaya Alaya, and you're watching Ballroom Culture Television.
I take you to the candy
What's up? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the official category breakdown live stream for the Pittsburgh Legacy Awards Ball, the 2026 Pittsburgh Legacy Awards Ball. I got the legendary Dalen Ebony here. How you doing, Dalen?
Hey, what's up, bro?
So tonight we're gonna be sitting down with the visionary behind this ball, or one of them, because I know you're having it with the Pittsburgh Alliance, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about, their collaboration, the categories, and also the grand prizes and everything that you need to know before stepping onto that floor. So if you have any questions regarding the ball or, to the host or anything, you can put my phone on vibrate. And yeah, you could just type your comments below and let's get into it. So first, the vision and the purpose. What inspired you to throw this ball, initially, the Pittsburgh Legacy?
So honestly, kudos to the icon Chris Balenciaga. He used to do the awards ball religiously until he took a break to get his doctor's degree. Mm-hmm. Since then, he has relocated. So I started throwing the Pittsburgh Legacy Awards ball just to make sure that the scene has their recognition in the meantime. But the Bitch That Slay Christmas ball used to be the awards ball at one point in time. And over the years, we've just had, different transitions in our scene. But I wanted to make sure that we were making sure that the youth had some consistency and that people were being recognized for coming and supporting a lot of the balls that we do in Pittsburgh.
Right. And I know it kind of has moved around over the years. Like sometimes y'all have it in the beginning of the year, sometimes maybe like the second quarter. What is the thought process behind when you decide to throw it?
So usually it would be at the end of the year in December because it would always be with the Bitch That Slay Christmas ball. However, we started getting really bad weather at the end of the year, like the snow. I think the first time I threw it, there was a horrible snowstorm and people got stuck in Pittsburgh. I had so many people even staying at my house because people were just snowed in. And Then people started to throw a lot of World AIDS Day balls and throw a lot of balls in December. It started falling on our dates.
Right.
So I decided to just move it instead of competing with people because it was affecting our crowd. And then we moved it to April. Now April is becoming a very popular month for balls. So I don't know. I think that we're going to start doing it bi-yearly instead of yearly because the ballroom calendar is just ridiculous. There's a ball every week for the next 2 years advertised right now.
Yeah, basically. So, right. Yeah. How did you also develop? Because this year you did the Candyland theme. How did you come up with that theme, and what story are you trying to tell through it?
Actually, some of the youth suggested it. I always ask around when balls are coming up to try and get people involved. I feel like when you ask people, like, hey, what are some of the things that you want to see or some of the things that you want to do? It gives the community buy-in and you get, what I mean, more involvement from the community when you do that. So I kind of asked a few of the youth from the Kiki scene that don't even really walk as many mainstream balls. I like, give me some ideas, and they came up with this theme. I wanted to make sure that I tied in public health with it. Everyone knows I'm a public health professional. I always offer testing for entry at these balls because I don't want people to feel like they've got to come out of pocket if they don't have it. And I want to meet people where they're at because there's still a lot of healthcare disparities in our community. So I think that the Candyland can also cross over to the sex positive messaging that we're trying to, lead with.
Awesome. And yeah, so what do you hope the community feels or experiences when they attend? I mean, you kind of just spoke about that. You want to also like bridge the community to these resources and things of that nature. So it's not all about entertainment, correct?
Yes. So we actually have a full weekend of programming. So Saturday will be the awards ball from 6 p.m. to midnight is the goal. The following day, there's a Kiki ball from 6 p.m. to midnight, but we're going to have a panel discussion that afternoon. All of the details are going to be dropped. I'm just waiting for confirmation from some of my guest speakers. I'm going to have Maharia Balenciaga come from Florida. I'm going to have legendary Megan Ebony there. I'm going to have some healthcare providers, some actual doctors from the community earlier in the day. And I know you're going to be there streaming that for me. I want to make sure that we give people the information that they need concerning all the choices that they have for HIV treatment, for all the different PrEP choices that are on the market. We're going to discuss all the pros and cons of those options. And if people aren't able to make it or if they're getting ready for the ball, they'll be able to watch the stream and get a lot of the information that they need. My lean into ballroom has always been connected to community service, public health, and education, organizing and strengthening the community. And I think that that's just very important, especially for a lot of the young folks that are breaking into ballroom. They need to understand and know the healthcare disparities and the risk that come along with this community and a lot of the survival techniques that the community has built along the years. So I'm going to always try to find space to center that part of ballroom culture into the ball. I always grab the mic and say things. I always direct people to the condoms, to the flyers, to the information. I always offer testing because that's really needed. It's really extremely needed in this day and time.
Right. And speaking of, here's Miharia said, go ahead, legend.
I just mentioned you, sister. She'll be there for sure.
Yes, and I can't wait. So, and also anybody watching this, share this to your house group, share this to your personal pages, so we can get the word out. So, and anybody that wants to, Bam said, educate. We got
Yes.
legendary or icon, excuse me, Bam on. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't wait. So, now you had it. You're throwing this ball with the Pittsburgh Alliance. Who is that, and what is that?
So we have representatives from each house in Pittsburgh. We have a mixture of old and new. I'm the president or the chair. The icon Barbie Machiavelli is the vice chair. The secretary is Mother Hazel Revlon, who I consider still as one of the youth. We have Dina Balenciaga, the international superstar. We have the icon Chic Divine Gotti, who is like one of our founders in ballroom here in Pittsburgh, or pioneers rather. We have the icon Kenny Ebony, who is my whole support system. And we have Mother Cheyenne Machiavelli as a backup. We have Godmother Shantae Divine Gotti on there. We have, I'm missing somebody and I don't like that. Let me just look real quick.
Yeah, we got
the icon Chris Balenciaga, obviously, as a swap out with Dina. And that's it. Yeah, that's what we have right now.
Right. And we also got Alex down in the comments.
Yes.
Showing love to you, Dalen.
Thank you,
also,
Alex.
Sean Roberts want to know if you have his categories.
Yes, we have all of your categories. We have Sex Siren on there. We have Legendary Performance on there. Please come out and show out, both of you. Actually, that would be a cute battle. And I also want to shout out the up-and-coming legend, Jules Machiavelli 007, who has been helping me coordinate and execute this ball. Another promoter in Pittsburgh who has been holding the scene down, through our transition period. So I appreciate you.
Yeah. He said, you and Ebony, he wrote them just for you. Oh, no, he didn't. Don't say that.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Honestly, a lot of the youth plays a big part of helping to bring the categories to life and the themes of the balls to life. Honestly, I'm a very creative person, but categories kind of annoy me. I know a lot of people are trying to shift to ChatGPT to write in your categories. I'm against that. It never makes sense. You guys need to stop doing that. But I definitely get a lot of buy-in from the youth on these categories.
And Quest said, the mayor.
Hey, brother.
You know what? Me and Alice had never battled. You might be on to something. Yeah, let's see that.
I'd love to see it. I'll throw some extra cash on there if y'all line it up at the back.
Right. Dalen is man, fair, and creative. His tall ass. And Dre said he's walking sex siren.
Okay, that's new. I'd love to see it.
Larry want to know if you're gonna have hookah.
I didn't plan on having hookah, but I will get you a hookah because you're coming to judge. So I will find a small hookah to have on the panel for you in particular.
All right. Okay. So I want to ask you, before we get into these categories, I want to ask you, how did you even choose the grand prizes and what funds you were going to put towards what grand prize? Because that's a really big choice. You're giving out over $5,000. How did you choose?
So our ballroom scene is unique. It has always been unique. So I try to put money on the categories that people actually walk in Pittsburgh. A lot of people from Western New York, Cleveland, and surrounding areas have come to support us throughout the years. So there's just certain categories that are just hot, like runway, for instance. Runway, I always try to put $1,000 on runway because runway has been a huge category in Pittsburgh for a long time. Shout out to the House of Infinity for making it hot over the years. But runway is a hot category for Pittsburgh. So I always try to put $1,000 there. We are a performance heavy city. So I always try to put money there. Now that status has been becoming more of a consistent thing, I try to put money on legendary realness, try to put money on legendary performance, but I try to spread the money out. I haven't been doing huge grand prizes because there's been a few times where I put $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a category and the crowd just wasn't there. So I'm trying to bring the fun back to Pittsburgh. I'm trying to bring the consistency back to Pittsburgh. And if we continue to do well, then my grand prizes will go back up to what they used to be. I don't mind giving out $10,000, but I gotta get the people in the place.
Right, and that's fair, because ballroom is very fickle.
Yes,
and you also one of the only ones that's throwing balls out there consistently anyway. So that could be why the crowd can have a hard time being consistent. So Yeah. So who are your commentators for tonight?
So we're doing Snooki and Precious this year. It's been a little while since Precious has been in the city, and I just love Snooki so much. So I think that they are a really good duo. I think that Snooki really knows how to control a ball. I think that Precious adds a lot of charisma to the night. So those will be our commentators for the evening.
Right. They having a sex siren battle in the comments, by the way.
I'm really excited about it. I'd love to see it. I never knew that those two never battled, so I would love to make it happen in Pittsburgh, and I'd love for you to have the clip. I might have to first
Right.
match money on that.
Right. So who is the DJ?
The DJ is DJ the VJ. Pump the beat. He is always my DJ. If he's not available, I will move my date. That is my DJ. I love him. So DJ the VJ is my DJ that evening, and of course you're doing the media.
Right. And the sponsors. Can you tell us about your sponsors and how they help bring this vision to life?
Okay, so I have been working at Central Outreach Wellness Center for 9 years. They have been a huge supporter in the Pittsburgh ballroom scene. They've been very involved. Even before I worked at Central Outreach Wellness Center, our founder, Dr. Stacey Lane, would come and speak at the icon Chris Balenciaga's balls. And educate the community and offer services. So Central Outreach will be there offering testing. They are one of our sponsors. I also have Allies for Health and Wellbeing as a sponsor. They are another provider in the Pittsburgh market who has consistently contributed to the ballroom scene in Pittsburgh. I used to work there and do prevention Vogue nights. We have AIDS Free Pittsburgh. They are a group that spreads a lot of education, a lot of data around HIV rates. They're all about bringing transmission down to zero. Is their goal. They were a sponsor last year. They will be a sponsor again. Gilead and Vive are also sponsors this evening, and also the University of Pittsburgh. So I'm really excited.
That's awesome. So you definitely have a lot of help, and that's definitely like a big feat in this climate in this administration, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we all know that ballroom can be really passionate and intense. So how do you handle shade and altercations at your functions while keeping the space safe and respectful for everybody involved?
I'm huge on safe spaces. I do have a security team that is excellent. They will be there and they do not play any games. Okay. So please don't come with that. We do pat down, we check bags. Safety is my number one concern. Safety is always my number one concern. As someone who throws festivals and events, I've never really had a horrible act of violence at my balls, and we're not going to start this year. So I will have more than enough security. We've had small arguments and altercations. We've separated. We've, kicked people in their houses out before, and I'm not afraid to do it again. So please be on your best behavior. Please be respectful of the space and be respectful of my staff. And if you can't handle your drinks, please limit your drinks. Please, this is a fun, safe space. We want to give out all of our money. We want to make sure that our event ends and security will be on point.
Thank you. So and also Bam, he said he is the original supporter of the bird. We got to get the people back there.
Yes, without a shout out. He has watched me grow up since I was like 18 years old. So yes, and he was security for a lot of years in Pittsburgh. He has been one of our biggest supporters. So yes, we need to bring that fire back to Pittsburgh for sure.
Yeah, and he also got a ball coming up next week. So hopefully, he's there to support you on your day too.
Yes.
So yes. So okay, let me see. What are some of the challenges that you face while planning this ball? And looking back, what is something that you would do differently?
One of the major challenges is finding a accommodating venue. Finding venues where it's easily accessible, where they accommodate the hours, the amount of hours that we need, and that are affordable. There's been a few venues that I have been kicked out of. So venues are always the first thing that I look into, that I struggle with, is booking a decent venue. That has just become a issue, like in the past few years, finding someone that can accommodate the ballroom scene and all the things that come along with the ballroom scene. I would say that one thing that I'm stepping up this year is the bar. I'm stepping up the food this year. I brought in a caterer. We will be selling dinners. We will be having more food. When people express concerns to me at my balls, I go and do the homework and come back and make sure that I step it up. So we will be having more food options, more drink options, and we will be having, more drink options for people that don't indulge in alcohol. Someone told me I need more water, more Gatorade, things like that. That type of will be available as well.
You definitely need a lot of water. And Yanni is asking, did we start breaking down the categories yet? We will definitely start breaking down categories as soon as I ask them these event details, just so everybody knows what to expect. Number one, what is the cover charge?
The cover charge is $30, or you can get tested for free entry.
Okay. The day of the ball?
Yes, the day of the ball, there will be a huge RV van parked outside with public health messaging on the side. You just try to come a little early, because I'm sure there'll be a line. There's always a line when we do testing for free entry. Bring your ID,
right,
and sign up to get tested.
Okay. And what time does the ball start and end? And I think you already said that.
Yeah, so the ball is 6 p.m. to midnight. Because this is an awards ball and we're giving out awards, we are starting the award ceremony at 6 on the dot. We are going to give out our awards. If you're 007, your awards will be by the panel. If you are in a house, we're going to spread your awards out on your house tables to try to make it more lengthy. We did a program booklet this year that will have a list of all the awards on there, so that you don't have to figure out who is of the year and all that. We will give you a shout out. However, there will be a booklet on your table that everybody will have access to with the winners.
Great. So do you have pre-sale tickets available, or is it just pay at the door?
It's just pay at the door. Please try to bring cash. We will have other electronic methods, but it's just faster and easier when you bring cash. And don't bring me no play money.
Right. Sure. And is what about the other things inside the function? Is it all cash only, or can you do digital payments or whatever?
No, we'll be accepting digital payments for drink tickets and for food tickets as well. But however, cash is always quicker and better.
Got you. All right, y'all. So we about to break down these categories. If you're walking, supporting, or if you just want to be nosy, we want to hear from you. So don't hesitate to drop those comments and questions. And also don't forget to share this live, so everybody can know about this ball that's coming up. Also, this is the mainstream ball that we're covering. There is a Kiki ball the day after. You know what I mean? Even if you're not in the Kiki scene, you can still walk the Kiki ball because it's Pittsburgh. So go to www.ballroomculture.news, and you can find the event page for both of the balls on the entire weekend there. If you want to
add that this ball counts for Midwest of the Year, and the Kiki ball counts for Kiki Midwest of the Year as well.
Awesome. So that's dope. So yeah, let's break down these categories. Let me pull them up first. Yeah, so are you really excited about this ball? Like, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm really excited. Honestly, everything is coming together as planned. Again, we stepped up our accommodations this year. We have a nice size venue. We have a food vendor that will be there. We have, I pay attention to everything that you guys have brought me with concern. We even talked to the venue about air conditioning. Hey, we need that air conditioning high that morning, so that when we get there that evening, it's already cool. So, these are things that, we always pay attention to. I feel like the categories are really creative with the theme. I don't like to ask for too much because I like to leave room for creativity, and I like for people to be able to not have to have controversy around whether they executed the category or not. I don't like when people make it difficult.
Right. Yeah, because it's just like when the ball is written in riddles, sometimes it's like you kind of inviting the
The drama, and I don't want that. I want people to come out and have a good time. Again, my work has always been rooted in community. So like I actually want the girls to come out and have fun. Like I don't want all of that controversy. I don't want to have to bring nobody back or argue with anybody. You know, let's make it clear and let's make it plain.
Right. Okay. So the first grand prize, we talking about the fashion categories. It's team fashion trio.
Yes.
For $600, 3
Yeah.
trophies.
So this category is all about me. My first category in ballroom was best dressed. My second category in ballroom was sneaker versus sneaker, and then I walked streetwear a couple times. So I wanted to do a category that kind of highlighted a little bit about my ballroom history or whatever. So, you know, I don't walk those fashion categories anymore, but I enjoy those categories in ballroom. So this is a team fashion trio. It says bring the heat as a color coordinated trio representing 3 fashion lanes: urban streetwear, high fashion streetwear, and sneaker versus sneaker. Each team must deliver looks inspired by any era of hip hop fashion from the golden age to modern drip, and incorporate a candy or chocolate bar inspired accessory to bring the theme together. I think that's very easy to execute. Just think about, you know, hip hop fashion. You have the Run DMC era, you have the Little Kim era, you have the Jay-Z and Nas era. There's so many different eras of hip hop that you can represent. I mean, Salt and Pepper. I mean, there's just so many different things that you can do with that. And finding a candy accessory is a lot easier than what you think. There are so many different bags, book bags, earrings, bracelets, so many different pieces that are candy expired. You just have to do your research. A good vendor for that is Etsy. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to order from there, so make sure you guys are on your effects early.
Right. And Aaron Dorje said, "Hi, Dalen. Best wishes to you on your ball. You look nice this past weekend." And hopefully he's going to come to the ball, not just best wishes on that.
Hopefully, you know, bring back those runway shoes. It's $4,000. I'd love to see you in Pittsburgh again.
Right. Alice said, "Dalen, since we can't make it, can we add on money to a category of your choosing?"
Absolutely. If you cannot make it and you want to make a donation to one of these categories, inbox me. We'll make the decision together, and I'll add money to one of the categories that already has cash, and we'll make it hot for some of the folks that will be able to attend.
Yes, absolutely. I like that question.
Yes, I'll take points.
That's the best question so far. No, I'm just playing. So for that you have it's a trio, so it's 3 trophies. Wait, okay, so is all the teams battling and then each person from the team win their own trophy? How is that working?
Yes, so the team will get their 10s, and the teams will battle the other teams. We will try to line them up individually for their categories.
Okay.
So that they can get a trophy for their individual categories.
So is it best 2 out of 3 for each team, or?
Yes. Does that make sense? Because I want it to make sense. It's team versus team. So if let's say me, you, and someone else walked as a team, right? I'm sneaker versus sneaker and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to battle the other sneaker person. You're going to battle the other person. The third person will battle the urban streetwear person.
The only thing is, like, if it's 2 out of 3, then somebody is not going to get a chance to battle, and then it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, but it does make sense because it's like, but the other thing is, I guess they can be creative, but I prefer like teams to look cohesive. So it's like, I don't know.
It asks for color coordination. So
right, it asks for color coordination. Okay. So yeah, I mean, However you're gonna do it, that's how you're gonna do it. So $600 for Fashion Trio, Team Fashion Trio, and then we have also Open All Best Dress, incorporate sequence, male figure versus female figure versus GNC. That's 3 trophies. We got Glitz and Glam, male figure versus female figure, 2 trophies. Why you didn't put GNC for Glitz and Glam? That's like right up their alley. Shit. Then next we have
To make it hot.
right. Right. They were finna buy another trophy for y'all. Shit. Um, Next, we got $1,000 open R runway. The Jawbreaker Eleganza. Small versus tall versus big versus drags versus women's versus femme queens versus all American and versus legends. Be the centerpiece of the candy shop. Glamorous, bold, and candy inspired. Props required. Bring a candy themed prop that elevates your look. So your definition of prop is something that is it something that they could just like set out like at like as in like a production, or does it have to be something that they carry on their persons, like a
Um,
cane or something
I
like
would
that?
like it. I would like it to be something that they carry on their person. I would like
Mhm.
it to be something that we know as a prop. I would love to see some big, extravagant candy canes or lollipops. I would love to see, you know what I mean, even some huge brooches or that may have a train or something attached to it. I want to see creativity. I want to make sure that it can be used in their walk. So as long as it can be used in their walk, it's considered a prop.
Right. And Alex said he's gonna hit you up when he gets off of here.
Awesome.
And yeah, color coordination. The judges will pick them accordingly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And thank you, Aaron. I really appreciate that. I just got the clips up today, finally. So, everybody can go watch them. Everybody been waiting on them. They're
Yes.
gonna hit me up about it.
It's,
Um, the next one is Legendary Realness. You want to take that one?
yeah. So Legendary Realness is calling for the top chef. You've been cooking the competition for years. That's why you're a legend. Tonight, as a pastry chef, bring your expertise to the table and don't forget to present the judges with a taste of your exceptional dessert. Yes, I want you to bring a damn treat. Um, give the judges a treat. Make sure that you actually bring accessories and you actually look like a chef. I want you to look like a real pastry chef. I think it's very simple to execute.
Awesome. And next we got Open to All Realness, No Legends for $1,000. Femme Queen versus Drag versus Pretty Boy versus Executive versus Thugs versus Schoolboy versus Everyday versus Trans Man. Um, oh, and they all call for something different.
Yes.
Uh,
Each person, each category will be broken down so that you guys can get your individual point and your individual trophies. Each winner from each subcategory will come back and battle for the cash. For Thug Realness, it's a Willy Wonka Candy Factory inspired look. Tonight, you're going to be the security team. We want you to come dressed as security for the Willy Wonka Candy Factory. For every day, you're one of the employees who keep the candy magic running, from packaging to quality control. You are a package handler in a factory. So I think that's very easy to execute. Executive, you're the director of marketing for a candy factory. So you're a marketing professional. So, any type of accessories that you may need, whether it be an iPad, a briefcase, a plan, a board, a monitor, whatever you're going to use to present marketing materials, we want to see you execute that. Femme Queen Realness, you are the person delivering the orders from the candy factory. So if you're a FedEx, a UPS, a DHL, Diva, any of those type of platforms, you're in your delivery outfit. UPS, USPS, any of those companies. The pretty boys, we want to see you because you're pretty boys. They're attractive, they're alluring. So we want to see you with the Valentine's Day effects. Um, we want to see the we want to see you serving romance and refinement in red, pink, or white. Now you can wear all red, all pink, all white, or you can mix it up, or you can pick two of them. As long as you're in those three colors, it's perfectly fine. If you really want to sell it and execute the category, then bring some Valentine's chocolates or a teddy bear or a rose, but just come in that theme. Um, Drag's realness. You're the candy lady. You're the Banji cunt candy lady, the neighborhood candy lady. Everybody has had a candy lady in the neighborhood. I know I did at least. So you got to be that lady that got what we need. It's very self-explanatory. Make sure you take the time to look at your category. Schoolboy is the golden ticket. Bring it like Charlie bucket in a blue plaid shirt, khaki pants, and a canvas messenger bag. Don't forget your chocolate bar. Very easy. Trans man realness, you're the candy man. It says bring it as a candy factory delivery driver. So you're also bringing it as a truck delivery driver. It's very easy, and all the categories I think are relatively easy to execute, but it also leaves room for creativity. So make sure you bring props. Make sure you pay attention to detail because it will get you further.
Right, most definitely. So next we have, so it says performance, but the way it's written out, I would assume it's Bush Queen Vogue Femme, no? Or no, it's can women walk that too?
Um, yes, this is Butch Queen Vogue Femme, and I'm sorry, I will edit this so that it's easier to read. It's two trophies, so it's soft and cunts versus dramatics.
Hmm.
I will go back and add Vogue Femme. It must have when I edited the page at some point, I must have accidentally deleted it. But we're
Right.
splitting up soft and cunt versus dramatics, and then the winner of the trophy for soft and cunt and dramatic will come back and battle for the cash, and that's
Right.
for $500.
So do you have women's performance this night?
I have. I do not have women's performance on here.
Okay. Do you want to add it?
Yes, I will add it. Maybe that's what I'll put Alex's money on.
Okay, awesome. And next we got $1,000 Femme Queen performance.
Yes. So it's been a while since we've done $1,000 Film Queen performance. I'm actually really excited about it. Um, it's we want you to come in gold. It's very easy. Gold, you can, you want to sell it with chocolate, you can add chocolate. It's very easy, but come dripped
What's
in
the title of
gold.
the category? What's the title of the category?
It's I always mess up the name of it, but the candy is so damn good.
Okay.
Um,
So it's candy. I didn't know what that was.
yes,
Um,
the gold balls, the,
mhm.
the little expensive chocolates it comes like in gold wrapping.
With the caramel in the middle.
Yes, that's the name of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure because if that's like very specific and you want people to, kind of bring that to life
Yeah.
so they can like research it. So I don't know, y'all. It's glad to
Ferrero
see the
Rocher,
yeah,
Ferrero Rocher
yeah,
chocolate is the inspiration. So come and gold.
yeah,
Um,
come and go. And does it have to be all gold or can they have just the base of it gold or mostly gold?
it says you can bring it in gold or chocolate couture. So I don't want to see any other color. Shoes do matter for $1,000.
So gold or gold or brown, basically.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
basically, mostly like gold and nude, because well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's dope. Okay, so wait, do shoes count?
Yes. Shoes matter for 1,000. So
Okay.
get you a gold heel or a gold boot or a brown heel or a brown boot. Don't come in no white shoes. You're gonna be
Okay.
upset.
What if they're trying to be a Tootsie Roll? Then oh wait, but they can't be a Tootsie Roll because they got to be a Ferrero whatever.
Yes.
Okay. So Riddles with a Twist for 250, one trophy. Bring the flavor, color, and energy of Skittles to the floor. Skittles serve a candy coated look bursting with life, bold, glossy, and full of movement. Every
Yeah,
dip is fan should dip with sweetness and attitude. I thought you were talking about Skittles from Chicago, not Skittles the candy. But
no,
it's Candyland, so that makes sense.
Skittles the
That's why I'm
candy.
like bringing like Skittles.
Yeah, any Skittle color, just bring it in any Skittle color. I think that's very self-explanatory. Um, shoes do not matter for that category.
Right. And then next we have legendary performance for 500. Seeing you on the floor is a sweet treat. Bring it in an effect inspired by your favorite sweet treat. And don't forget to bring the treat.
Yes. So you want to wear an effect inspired by your treat, bring your treat, and bring your effect.
Right. Mm, what cat is this? I think I don't know when you put that comment. It was probably Fem Queen performance for 1,000. Um, you said paint them. Right, paint the shoes. It's probably talking about them shoes. Paint the shoes. Yeah, then we got Sex Siren, 6 trophies, one cash. We should probably put the trophies down, like list the trophies.
Okay.
Um,
When I jump off the live, I'll list them all, but it's basically women's um well, Butch Queen, Femme Queen, women's, trans man, um, and whatever else. I'll list them down after we get off here.
not whatever else. So senior,
Senior
junior, catboy,
boy,
fem queen, women's,
trans man.
and trans man.
Yes.
You might as well do GNC just to spice it up.
GNC. Yes.
Yeah, that's for 250 for and to be the golden rapper. And then we have Open All Body, 2 trophies, one cash for 200, male figure versus female figure.
Yes.
Face for 200, 5 trophies, Open All Face in a monochromatic look, serve face from the back of the runway.
Yes.
And then finally we have commentator versus commentator for 1 trophy. Bring a candy coated chant.
Yes. So just chat about something that has to do with candy and we'll love it.
Right. Dre said, boys. Yep. So I mean that's pretty much it. That's all the categories.
Yeah,
This is gonna be
that's pretty much it. I'll add the breakdowns for Sex Siren. I will add women's performance on there.
right.
It would be very easy, very simple. Please do not hesitate to inbox me or ask me for information. My inbox is open. I know that Yanni had a question in there and we didn't necessarily catch it. Sister, just inbox me and I'll make sure you get all the information that you need. The ball is going to be held in East Liberty. East Liberty and University Center and Oakland is all very close to each other. So if you're looking for a place to stay, you're looking for a hotel, University Center, East Liberty, Oakland, those areas are very close to the venue. Shady Side, Bloomfield is very close to the venue. If you stay downtown, it will be about a 15 to 20-minute drive depending on traffic. If you're staying out by the airport, you want to give yourself 45 minutes to get to the venue. If you have any questions about lodging accommodations, inbox me. I'll let you know where to stay. Again, my inbox is open if you have any questions about the evening.
Right. And yeah, that's it. So, and if you want to also sponsor a category, reach out to them too. There's a lot of categories that can be added to, or something that doesn't have money to it as well. In 5 words, though, Dan, I want you to describe your expectations for this ball. At the end of the night, what do you want the ball to be like?
Fun, successful, educational, memorable, and exciting.
Right. And describe the Pittsburgh ballroom scene in 1 word.
Unique, creative.
Right.
One of a kind. Honestly, Pittsburgh is a good time. I think that a lot of people get upset with me sometimes because they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Pittsburgh for an easy win." They giving out all that money, and they get there, and the girls gag them because we have talent in Pittsburgh. We do. Don't think that you're gonna come dance on people's time and not have no competition. We have some vulgars and we have some runway bitches that come out the woodworks and will tear your ass up. So please come on your A game. Come ready to compete. Come ready to do what you need to do. For this event. It's going to be fun. It's community centered. This is all about fun. This is going to be a safe space, and it's going to be a good time.
Also, just because of where Pittsburgh is located, Pittsburgh gets a lot of support from Ohio, Detroit, Chicago, a lot of places. So you never know who's going to be on that floor for that money. So like I said, don't just come thinking you're going to get an easy win. You should really come with your A game. So,
Philly,
you know,
Baltimore comes through. We're really easy to get to because our airport is international. It's a layover for a lot of different flights. So, you know, if you're coming from the Carolinas, it's easy to get a flight to Pittsburgh. If you're coming from Chicago, it's easy to get a flight from Pittsburgh. If you're coming from New York, it's very easy to get a flight to Pittsburgh because we have a lot of, we're a huge layover city for a lot of different connecting. We have Amtrak.
Think about it. I've never had a connecting going to Pittsburgh. So you are right. So yeah, you guys have heard the vision. What'd you say?
I said we have Amtrak, Greyhound, all that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes. I just got into Amtrak actually like a few months ago. For real. You guys heard the vision and you've heard the intentions and the energy behind what's about to take place. Now it's time to prepare and, you know, really study these categories so you prepare to bring your A game on this floor and, you know, really leave your mark so you can really, you know, put on for you, your house, or yourself, depending on. So, yeah, everybody share this live, and we'll see y'all for the mainstream ball on April 11th, and then they have a panel discussion earlier in the day on April 12th, and then the Kiki ball later in the evening on April 12th as well, right?
Yes.
What time is the Kiki ball on April 12th?
6 p.m. to midnight as well. So Saturday and Sunday night, 6 p.m. to midnight. It will be at the same venue located in East Liberty.
And what time is the panel discussion?
Noon.
Oh, okay.
At the same.
Yeah. Let's get it, y'all. We'll see y'all there. And don't forget to reach out if you got any questions for him, or go to ballroomculture.news to get these all the information.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, bro.
Thank you.
Hello, darling. I'm the icon, Sanaya Alaya, and you're watching Ballroom Culture Television.
I take you to the candy shop.
I'll take you to the candy shop.